This is my sketch illustration of Abby Saja from the K-pop Demon Hunters, and today I'm going to show you all the steps I used to creating this character. So let's grab some paper and a pencil and let's get started. Welcome back everyone, and thanks for joining me today. For this lesson I'm going to be sketching with this 0.7mm mechanical pencil with a 2B graphite stick. I also have a plain sheet of white sketch paper. Now if you don't have a mechanical pencil, you can use whatever you have around the house. Now the first thing you want to do is set up a drawing with a series of guidelines. So let's start at the very top of our page, right in the middle. Just going to lightly sketch a line coming down the center of our page, all the way down and up. Now from the top, we're going to draw another line going across from left to right. And we're going to use these lines to help us create a circle along the top half of our page. From the center point, let's move up to right about here. Just going to mark off the top of our circle. And then we want to measure this distance from the center down towards the bottom. So right about here, let's mark that off. And then we want to do the same thing across this horizontal line. So we'll measure the distance from the center over towards the left and then over towards the right. Now we want to connect the center point of each mark with a curve to create the circle. So let's start with the top left. And the circle doesn't have to be perfect. We're just using this as a guide. We can just go back around to smooth this out as best we can. We're going to be coming back and just erasing out most of this circle anyways, near the end. Let's go to the side of our circle. Let's draw another line coming down the side. And then I'm going to add one more line going across the bottom of our circle. Now with our circle and guidelines in place, we're going to start blocking the facial features. Now I want to tilt the head forward so the eyes are going to sit along this bottom line. So let's leave a gap in between. So from the center line, let's move up to right about here. Draw a straight line coming down. Let's take that same distance over towards the right and do the same thing. Now from this point, we're going to step over. Just going to angle the eye coming down and in towards the tear duct. Do the same thing on the right. Let's go back up to the top. We're going to slope the eye with a slight angle going up and then out towards that outside line. From the outside, let's step in, curve the bottom of the eye, coming down, go across, and pull that straight in towards the tear duct. Now we can also line that up on the right, going across, and then bending that down. Let's go back and just readjust slightly. Now from here, I want to tuck the iris and pupil underneath the eyelid. So in the center of the eye, we're going to draw a half circle, coming down towards the bottom, and then just pull that up towards that top point. We'll do the same thing on the right. And we can always come back later and readjust the placement of the eyes. Now from the center, we're going to come all the way down towards the bottom. Right about here, let's mark off the tip of the nose with a straight line. From the center, let's draw an upside down triangle, going up and then closing off the top. From the tip of the nose, we're going to step down, draw another line going across the mouth. Now from the mouth, we're going to step down, just locate the bottom lip, come all the way down towards the bottom of our page, and locate the chin. And draw a straight line going all the way across. Now from the outside, I want to add some shape to the jawline. Let's start from the side of our circle. We're just going to slope the head, coming down, and then in towards the jaw to right about there. Just going to line this up with that mouth line. And then from the jaw, we're going to angle the chin, coming down and then in. Now since we tilted the head forward, the ears are going to appear a little bit higher along the side of the head. So let's just start just up above the eyes. We'll start with a straight angle line going up and then out. Angle this down and then out. Come down and in towards the earlobes. And then pull that up towards the side of the head. Now from the inside of the ears, we're just going to curve the hairline going up and then in toward the center of our circle. Let's add some of that hair coming down. We're going to start from the center. We're going to part the hair. We're going to go up, curves down towards the eye, and then bend that out. Let's draw the outside. I'm just going to taper this so it gets wider as you come up towards the top. I'm just going to flatten this off. Let's draw a larger strand. From the center, we're going to go up and then out. Round this out, coming down towards the side, and then bend that in. And I'm just going to tuck that up underneath, going up toward that center line. Let's go over towards the right. So we're going to go up, across, come down and in. Bend this all the way around the side, going up and then back down towards the middle. Now we're just working on these basic shapes of the hair. Now I want to sweep the hair along the sides. So let's start back in the center and go up, go across and then down. Now let's do the exact same thing on the right side. Come down and then sweep that out. Let's pull this back in towards the side of the head. Now in the center, we're going to add some straight hairs going up and out towards the right. Bring that back down towards the middle. Add a smaller curling in the opposite direction. Now I want to wrap the hat around the head. So we're just going to flatten off the top with a slight curve. Go around the side, just past the side of the ear. I'm just going to tuck this down and then in towards the side of the head. Now we're going to go back and add in the eyebrows. Let's start from this point. We're just going to angle the eyebrows going up and then out. On the inside, curl this up and then in. Bend this around. Go up towards a point. Now from the outside, I'm just going to slope this down. Now there's a little point along the top of the eyebrows. So we're going to pull this up and then back down. Let's go to the inside and add a small fold. Let's finish off the rough sketch with a little bit of the upper body. Starting from the bottom of the earlobes, we're going to angle the neck, coming down and out towards the shoulders. Step up, slope the shoulders, coming down and then out. Right where the neck meets the shoulders, we're going to curve the collar, coming down and in. Bend this down towards the bottom of our page. Let's add the collar from this point. Curve this down and out on both sides. And then pull this up towards the shoulders. Now at this point, I'd like to take a step back and just look at our overall composition. Now once we're happy with this, we can go back and erase some of these guidelines. Now once we finish cleaning up our drawing, we're going to go back and just use this rough sketch as a guide to help us layer on some more details and refine the shapes. Now I'd like to start with the left eye. I'm just going to darken up the top of the eyelid, going across. Now on the end, I'm just going to curl that up towards the lash. Let's add some thickness to the top. I'm also going to add a little bit of a fold on the top of the eye on both sides and work our way around the outside. Let's go over towards the right side and do the same thing. So we start with the top edge. And we'll trace the bottom of the iris, just making sure that they're aligned and that they're not too close together. Now over on the left side, I'm just going to draw a small oval for a highlight, just along the edge. And then we're just going to trace the iris on the inside for the pupil, going in behind that highlight. Let's darken up the center of the pupils. And now we're going to add a light shade along the outside of the iris, and we want to fade that down towards a glare. And again, just going in behind that highlight. Let's add the bridge of the nose. For the eyebrows, just going to pull this down and in. So adding a little bit of a thick and thin line along the edge, and then just fading that down on the side of the nose. Let's go back and add some more shape to the eyebrows. I'm going to switch to my 0.9mm pencil and add some darkness inside the eyebrows. we just want to fill that in. And I'm going to move down and start working on the nose. Starting from the center, we're going to work our way out towards the nostrils. Just going to flare this up and out. Come out towards the sides. Just darken up the top slightly and just fade that down. Going around the nostrils. Just adding a small edge along the bottom. Now I'm going to go back and just clean this up a little bit more. And then with the mouth, we're going to start with the center curve. We're going to go up from the center, come down and up. Go a little bit higher on the right side, giving you a slight smirk and a small bracket on the end. Now I'm going to lightly add in the upper lip. Starting from the center with a slight curve dipping down. Go across and then down toward the side. And we'll add the lower lip. I'm going to use the side edge of my pencil to darken up the upper lip. And with the lower lip, I'm going to darken up the side and then fade that in towards the middle. Just catching a little bit of a highlight. And now I'm going to go out and add some more shape to the outside perimeter of the head. Giving it a slight bend coming down towards the jaw. So going around the temples and cheeks. And we want to round up the jaw, just taking out that sharp point. Coming down and in towards the chin. Now with the hair bangs, I want to add some texture across the tips. So we start with the outside, just adding a little bit of texture inside, along the bottom. And just working with the curve of that hair bang, going around and just fading that up towards the top, bring that down towards the edge of the hairline. Let's go on the right side, curl this around and in, and then again just splitting the tip with some textures. Just going to add a little bit of texture coming down from the top. And just working way around the outside. Now along the top here, it's going to add some folds for that texture coming down on the side. And then curl this out towards the end. And again, just splitting the tips. Again, with more texture coming in and just blend that up towards the side of the head. And I'm just going to fold the edge of the hat over the ear and adding some more shape to the earlobes, just rounding out the edges. You want to tuck the ears in underneath. Let's add some folds inside. So we're going to start with that hook on the inside and bend this up and then out. And now we're going to add some more shape to the hat. Just darken up the perimeter. Now right around the ear, we're just going to bend this around, come in towards the side of the jaw. Now I'm just going to work our way across the neck and collar. And I want the collar to sit just on top of the shoulders. So we're going to go past this edge, just go in behind the neck. Add a couple lines coming down from the chin for the throat towards the middle. And we're just going to do one final cleanup before we add our shadows. Now we're going to add a little bit of a definition across the cheekbones. So from the corner of the eye, we're just going to lightly work our way in and then bend that down. And I just want to slightly darken up the center of that line. And then just fading that out towards the top and bottom. I'm going to go back in just to add some texture inside the hair. Again, just working with the curve of the hair. So adding some definition along the bottom and top. So we get to create this little highlight effect in the center bend of the hair. I'm just going to add some light texture inside the hat. These little ribs going across very lightly and working our way up toward the top. Now for the shadows, I'm going to start with a hard edge. Just define the edge of the shadows. And then inside, I'm just going to lightly shade that in using one direction of our pencil. So the hair is casting a shadow across the forehead. We'll darken that up. So this one right here is going to bend this around and then out. Again, just lightly shading the inside. Add a shadow line across the eyes, darken at the top, and the nose is also going to cast a shadow going down towards the mouth. We're also going to add a little bit of shadow inside the ear. Now the head's going to cast a shadow across the neck, so we're going to start from the jaw, casting a shadow coming down towards the chin, and then up on the right. I'm just going to angle this over towards the right side. And again, just lightly shadowing that in. Now, as we get closer to the end, we're just going to tighten up our shadows and details, and always be sure to sign our artwork. And that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of Abby Saja from the K-pop Demon Hunters. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, you might want to check out this video over here. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.